Hello and welcome to another update video about Cosmos Atom, an interesting chart, long-term as well as short-term. Even though long-term there are better price structures, this always reminds me a little bit of Luna, how it looked like, which isn't great, but at least it has made a new all-time high in this bull market or in the last bull market. And if we take a look at the Fib levels, then we can see that this chart did hold the 88.7% Fib level, a very important level, and just above that level it started to reverse to the upside. This is good. Overall, long term, the way I see it is that this was a wave 1, we came down in a wave A, moved up in an overshooting wave B, then came down in a C. Remember that we talked about the current price levels for a Cosmos Atom already here in January. We talked back here about this only being a correction. That was at the time the reversal area, the reversal area that we defined. Everybody was looking at new all-time highs here. We talked about, with the help of the Elliott waves, a reversal here into that current price region. So I hope that helped a lot of people out. Now we've seen that expected possible reversal already and things are looking good. So there are a couple of wave counts possible. The first count, this is what we talked about before, is seeing this as a leading diagonal in terms of the whole move here all the way from the low to the 22nd of July as a leading diagonal in a wave 1. Then we came down in a 2, moved up in a 3, 4, 5, peaked here, then came down in a 2. Amazing. We talked about here the low could be in. We then moved up in a wave 1. I defined a reversal area here in a wave 2. We reversed in this area and we're now moving higher here. So this is nice because it is working out. And again, this gives confidence for the next price moves as well. However, I need to say that this was a very shallow wave 2 and a so-called running flat pattern, which worked out here. In this scenario, we would now move up in a wave 3, and I can also give you a target for that. So wave 3 here in green, and basically this should be the wave 3 of the wave 3. What confirms that? Well, the impulsive nature of that price increase at the moment. So if we look at the target for the white wave 3, because this is the most imminent one, we'd be looking at the $17 level, at least the 1.618 extension. Let's see if we get there. Things are looking good as long as we are holding the low here of the wave 2. So basically as long as we stay above 1157. So this is looking decent. There is also another wave count possible. This other wave count is very similar. I'll put that on the chart in a different color. So that wave count would suggest that this was a wave 1 here. We then moved down in a wave 2. We then moved up in a wave 3, and this could have really this could have peaked actually here. This was then a wave 4, and actually what we're doing here is only a wave 5. So that would limit the upside potential a little bit, okay? But also in this count we would expect higher levels, and it wouldn't change the count for this next target basically. So what this is basically in blue, an alternative count, blue alternative count. Yeah, so for everybody who looks at this chart on TradingView, because I do share my chart, so blue would be the alternative count. Maybe I make that a little bit brighter here. Yeah, so definitely would be looking here at next target would then be this wave 3 here at $17, and then we take it from there. Yeah, it would actually need to be like this. So yeah, but looking good. And key resistance areas of course here, this $20 level. Let's see if we actually get there. There's definitely a chance, there's definitely a possibility there. Currently looking good, and at the moment upside potential as long as we're holding above the $11.50 level. Okay, and that's my update about Cosmos Atom. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then yeah, you can check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.